Okay, so the Iran nuclear deal, as you all know, it's been going on months and months and months with America and Europe, and Israel is against it. We all know the news. I'll tell you what you may not know. What you may not know is that the United States made a law with Iran with the support of the Europeans, and there are few provisions in the law that are extremely dangerous. The first law is that in case the United States and the allies wants to inspect Iran nuclear facilities, they have to give them a notice 24 days in advance before they come, which is enough to hide the entire Iran out of the globe. Not only the nuclear facilities. You know, you bring 2,000 soldiers, you give them 24 days, they clear the entire place, they make the place like a pharmacy. So that's very stupid law. There's no supervision on their nuclear facilities. Second law is United States and the allies accepting on themselves in case Iran will be attacked by Israel or any other country on their nuclear facilities, they are committed to protect Iran against such an attack. Meaning, if Israel would come to attack Iran, America is obligated by a signing of this contract to fight against Israel. That's the second stupid law over there. The third stupid law is that as results of this stupid agreement, United States is going to release hundreds of billions of dollars that are frozen, Iranian money, that are frozen for a few years with a sanction in American banks. As results of that, if you know a little bit what's going on in Iran, I hear from Persians that lives in Tehran, I get emails from there. In Tehran, the situation was that 90% of the product that you're supposed to sell on a daily basis in stores do not exist. You don't have parts for computer, don't have parts for car, everything American and European you cannot get, you have to get it in a black market. It's mamash a disaster for the people. The people were outraged with the government that eventually there was no way to prevent a coup. They'll make a coup in Iran. Millions of people with Facebook will go right into the streets and scream, we're tired of starvation. The Iranian currency fell down by thousands of percent. Iran is dying. It was another few months, maximum a year, they will go bankrupt. Especially when Saudi Arabia brought the price of the oil from $120 a barrel to less than $40 or $50, which means all the profits from oil is gone. And the only profit that Iran had from oil was all from oil. Plus, even on oil, they had a lot of restriction. They could only sell to some countries who went under the table and got from them oil. But they cannot sell on open market because they have sanction against them. And they freeze all their assets. So they were already destroyed. Even Russia was destroyed because the prices of the oil fell down. So another few months, all this Islamic government of Iran would collapse. And right away they would make a democracy. Most of the Iranians don't hate America, and believe it or not, they don't even hate Israel. Only the extreme Muslims, they hate us. Therefore, if they would make it like the time of the Shah, slowly, slowly, everything would become normalized. No atomic, no nuclear weapon. The new government would be together with America. They would let them take off all the nuclear. Everything would be fine. That would be the end of them. Now, with the geniusy of Obama, the brilliancy, so he now defrosts hundreds of billions of dollars, which right away will go to terrorism, and to rush the manufacturing of atomic bombs. Now you may come and say, let's say Iran will have an atomic bomb. What would happen? Do you really believe they throw one on Israel? It cannot be, because Israel enough atomic missiles in the ocean to wipe out Iran in 1 minute. All Iran, with 70 million Iranians. So they'll never dare to do such thing. Why? They throw an atomic bomb, so they wiped out Israel, God forbid. But Israel has in the ocean enough soldiers with submarines that can wipe out Iran in a minute. They know it. Israel already sent them the message hundreds of times. America can just do the same. So they'll never dare to use it. So why do we still worry about it? The answer is, it's not the same when you negotiate with a country that is the master of terrorism when they don't have a bomb and when they have a bomb. You cannot talk to them the same way you talk to them today or make sanctions. Why? You choke them with sanctions, they say, listen, we have nothing to lose. If you don't break the sanctions, we drop an atomic bomb somewhere. It's on your head. No one will take the risk. When they have it, that's it. You can never beg them, you can never talk to them, that's it, they will control you. They'll do whatever they want. As it is, they do whatever they want. Now they have a bomb, forget about it. They say, we're going to blow up New York. You want to deal with us? We don't care. In the name of Islam, we'll take a suitcase, we'll smuggle it into New York, Fifth Avenue, parade, million people, Central Park, boom. Right away, 10 million people dead, hundreds of buildings will collapse, the whole business world will collapse, the end of the world. We don't care. We're Muslims. So we have a problem here. Once they have a bomb, that's it. You cannot talk to them the way you did. Now, there's nothing you can do. That's it. They made this deal, and they're protected by the law that they signed with them. They asked Kerry a week ago in Congress, what did you know, there's a lot of hidden contracts that you did not publish. Can you tell us what's on those contracts? He did not know one answer. He didn't know, I believe so, I don't know. I was told, I believe so. Someone told me that it may be. He didn't know what's going on. They signed agreements without the government knowing what. They don't even know. And they sell to the world that everything is safe, now Iran. Plus, even if the deal was good, it's only for 10 years. That's it. They release all the money, they stop the sanction. 10 years, Iran cannot progress for an atomic bomb. For 10 years, what's 10 years? Blink of the eye. So in 10 years now, they'll be clever. They'll use now, they move from American banks, they move from certain banks, they will move into some Arabs or Chinese banks, or all kinds, or Russian banks. They will do some kind of arrangement that the next time they're going to have sanctions, they're not going to get hurt so much. And they go back to make a bomb. So what good deal is that to begin with? It's a very stupid deal. Not to talk about right now that they have to give them 24 days and protection of the allies. Bottom line, we only have one solution. What? To count on Hashem. That's what the Gemara says. In the end, Iran will start the war that will destroy the world. There's a midrash like that. They will start it against Saudi Arabia. Remember this. There's midrash in Oral Torah that say that the king of Iran will start a war with the king of Arabia. This is exactly what I've been saying for 10 years, even before I saw this midrash. Why they will start with Saudi Arabia and not with Israel or America? It's very simple, I'll tell you why. Because Saudi Arabia is a very spoiled, rich country. They own a lot of oil. Very, very rich. They control the oil prices in the world. Iran already control Iraq. They control Yemen, partially. They saved Syria, so Assad said that Iran is his best ally. Whatever they want to do in Syria, they can do. They control Hezbollah in Lebanon. Half of the Middle East they own already. All you need now that they send 1 million soldiers, and they do have it, and they're now going to have hundreds of billions of dollars. And they're very, very sophisticated. They're not dumb. The Iranians are very clever. They have scientists. They develop things, science. They're going to send 1 million soldiers, take over Kuwait, Abu Dhabi, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, 1 week. 1 week. They take over the whole Middle East. You're done. They take off Libya, everything. Sudan, they're already there, all the terrorism. Bottom line, there will be 2 countries in the Middle East, Iran and Israel. That's what would happen. It's very, very clear. Why do you think the Saudis announced for the first time in history that if Israel will attack Iran, they will allow them to land their airplanes in Saudi Arabia and attack from there? When in a history a Jew can step in Saudi Arabia from Israel? You want to come, see what's happening in Mecca. Muhammad, I wanted to take a picture for Israeli newspaper. How you kiss the stone in Mecca. Please, can I come? You Yahud? No Yahud here. Get out of here. All of a sudden, Israel is welcome. We'll give you base, we'll give you everything, we'll sponsor everything. Why? Please save us. They'll take us over. It's going to be bad for you. Israel became friends with Saudi Arabia. They caught in Israel, in Ben Gurion airport, a Saudi airplane. They took a picture, they published it on the internet. Saudi airplane landed in Israel a month ago. They're cooking something. We don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be Azerbaijan, Saudi Arabia, Israel, few other countries, maybe Turkey, we don't know. There will be that. They will attack Saudis, and who knows what would happen next. We only can know one thing, that we as Jews, the Gemara told us, when the Mashiach comes, the Messiah would come, there will be a massive war in the world, horrible things would happen. What can save the Jews is only one thing, Torah and kindness, charity, helping others, sharing, and devotion for Torah, supporting Torah, learning Torah, connected to Hashem. Of course, keeping Shabbat, eating kosher, all the rest. If you will be in this status when it happens, everybody gets saved. If you're not, I don't even want to tell you. If you're brave enough, watch my films about the end of days. Watch it. I show you all the words of the prophets. If you're not brave, just believe me, it's not going to be pleasant. That's all. You want it to be pleasant for you, for your family, you have to make repentance. You're not here in this world for a picnic. God put you here, you have a mission. I brought you here 3 CDs over there. Torah and Science, complete seminar, Purpose of Life. It's a new film that I made with a huge production. Huge, like Hollywood level. It's an amazing film. You have to watch it, how great it is. Everyone who watched it, almost 99.99%, went crazy when they watched it. They wrote the best film was ever made. We have hundreds of thousands of views already. It's only came out a month ago. I made one like that in Hebrew, 220,000 views in a tiny country like Israel. It goes everywhere. It will open up your eyes about what's about to happen in the world and how to get safe from it.